Tips on going to court. Preparation is very important. Paperwork. See the segment on paperwork. It should already be filed and served. If you have new information or new exhibits, be sure that you take the original for the judge, a copy for you, and a copy for each person on the other side. Be sure to give your copies to the other side as soon as you see them in the courthouse. Surprises are bad. Don't do it. Do a trial run. Go to the courthouse a week or more before your hearing date and go to the courtroom where your hearing will be held. Watch and listen to what goes on. This will help reduce your nervousness on the day of the hearing because you'll know where to park and which door to go through and what the security arrangements are. You'll also have a feeling for how the judge and the court staff behave in the courtroom, which will tell you what to expect when it's your turn. Clothing. Dress as if you were going to an important business meeting. Be conservative. This is the time to impress the judge with how smart and appropriate you are. If you show up in cutoffs or bare midriffs, or too much or inappropriate jewelry, or clothes that are too sexy or dirty and smelly, you will be sending the wrong message to the judge. Behavior. Get there at least 15 minutes early and check in with the bailiff. Watch your behavior when you are near the court. It is possible that someone connected to the other side will see or hear you, and your bad behavior will be brought to the judge's attention. When your case is called, if you are the person who filed the order to show cause papers, you will go first. Do not read out loud the papers that you have already filed. Most judges have already read them. But if you have any new information, this is the time to tell it to the judge. Always be civil and courteous to everyone in the courtroom, including the people on the other side of your case. When you are through talking, the other side will have time to tell his or her side of the story. When the other side is talking, wait your turn. Do not interrupt. Take notes so that when it is your turn again, you'll remember what to respond to. Tell the judge where you disagree with the other side and why. Give the judge any evidence you have with you to prove your side. If the judge is talking, be quiet. Be quiet, listen, and take notes. This is real important. If you keep talking, you hurt your case. What to take with you? Make a list of the most important points that you want the judge to know. As you talk about each one, check it off. And before your hearing is over, look at your list to be sure that the judge has heard about all of your important points. If you have any evidence in the form of documents or things, remember to take them with you and give a copy to the other side before the hearing. If you don't have them with you, you probably will not be able to bring them in later, and it might make a difference in what the judge decides. If you intend to have any witnesses testify on your behalf, make sure that they are there and ready to tell the judge what they know. If you do not have the time to tell your story in full, including your necessary witnesses, you can ask the judge to reschedule you for a long cause hearing at the court's next available time. Remember, when a hearing is scheduled, you get less than half the time scheduled because the other side gets their time and the judge needs some time. Always bring a pad of paper and pencil so you can take notes when the other side is talking about the case, so that you can remember what to talk about those new points that the other side brings up. Also, when the judge starts talking and making orders, you will need to take notes so that you will be able to remember what was ordered. It is often wise to bring a friend to help you listen. Your friend cannot sit at the table with you, but they can sit close, like in the front row of the audience, and listen and make notes. Your friend will hear things that you miss and will be able to help you remember what happened and what was said. Ask your friend to bring paper and pencil and make notes too. At the hearing, the judge will order one of you to prepare an order after hearing. You may need to fill out other forms as well. Make sure you understand what is expected of you. If your case was handled by default, meaning the other side did not show up, and you gave the court a valid and correct proof of service of the papers that they would have needed, you will usually get the orders you asked for. You will still need to prepare an order after hearing, but you don't need to get it approved by the other side.